Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your May mid-month reading. And the message for you guys is you've got one foot in the door. So some of you may already have that, while others of you are getting ready to get one foot in the door. But let's take a little bit, a deeper look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Taurus. I hope you guys are well. This is a general reading for each and every one of you. It may be a piece of the reading. It may be the entire reading. And for some of you, it may be your partner or somebody around you, your family, friend, that you're watching their life play out on this, in this message. So, you know, Taurus, with this feeling is like, it's really intense. It's like something you've been really, really wanting. Now, I do feel for some of you, this might be getting back together in a family unit. This may be going back to somebody in a romance, and we'll look at romance in the end. This is a general reading for love, career, family, whatever comes through to me. And this one feels more like a family reunion, like coming back together from somebody you've been estranged from for quite some time. 5-7 could be 5 to 7 months for some of you, but it really feels bigger than that. It feels like 5 to 7 years, where I feel one of you had somebody in this group was very, very stubborn. Now, it doesn't mean just because you have that fixed sign that it was you. It may very well have been your partner. It may have been a family member. But there are boundaries that need to be set in order to make this reunion come back together and thrive. You know, this is a beautiful moment between now, April and October of 2022. There will be people reconnecting with those they love. People you haven't heard from in quite some time. And again, that is people you actually care about. So for those of you who are going to scream at me because I'm saying that you're going to meet up with somebody you love, that is not the person that knocked you on your butt. This is a reunion for the sign of Taurus that is beneficial. You've wanted it. It is absolutely, it's wanted on both sides. So we have the Queen of Cups, and that's what I'm talking about. The Queen of Cups is opening up your heart and allowing this to process on its own. When we open our heart chakra, when we open that love back up, you know, when we get hurt by one person, we want to shut down. We go through all the stages of grief, and then we wake up. And that's the big global awakening that's been going on for quite some time. So you may have felt yourself going in a backwards motion, but you're getting ready to come forward. Between April and October, a lot of people are going to make huge monumental shifts. And I will be doing an energy shift reading, a live reading, very, very soon. I'll be announcing it in the next couple days for you guys. This is that moment for you to reconnect with your family, to be back on the same page, but you're going to rebalance and restructure whatever this is. Now, for some of you, this may be in the work arena. So we're going to look at work arena for the next 2 weeks. Some of you, it may be 3 weeks. It may roll into, I see the June 5th. So it might be a 3-week period of time, okay? The last 2 weeks of May, plus that first week of June. We have the Hermit card, which is, you know, this is that deep inner wisdom that you guys have. This is that superior knowledge that you have, and that's what's going to get your foot back in the door when it comes to a career. Now, I feel that this career opportunity is one that you have already submitted your resume for. You may have interviewed with one person, and I don't mean some full-blown interview necessarily. I mean, some of you it could be, but I feel that that's that one person right there who is going to help you get your foot in the door of that particular career. You may have been dealing with some really negative stuff, going through some negative patterns, okay? Negative cycles, and you had to play it out in order for this new to come in. And when we look at what goes on with the universal world, the angels, positive and negative cycles that we go through, we have to master that negative side of everything in order to get the really beautiful side. And that's where I feel you're getting ready to go. So for those of you who've been working really, really hard on your own life, making course corrections, figuring out why you can't get your foot in the door in some avenue of your life, you're going to see the answers over the next 2-3 weeks. The last part of May, this is a mid-month reading. Now we have the King of Wands, and this may be the person that you were dealing with. For some of you, I feel it is a friend, somebody that you consider a friend. It could be a family member, but I feel it's more like a friend, okay? Somebody you may call family. This particular individual uses their charm and they sway people into believing them. A little bit of a narcissistic character is associated to this King of Wands. And I feel that this person kind of had you under their spell. What I mean by that is they convinced you weren't going to get a job. What makes you think you're going to get the job? You don't have the qualifications to get this career path. And the truth is you actually do. Whoever this Queen of Cups is, this is a company that you are going to love. This is an organization that actually is part of your destined path. And that's why it's coming in. That's why you've got that foot in the door, or you're getting that foot in the door. I do feel it has a lot of feminine energy around it, what's going to allow you in the door, whether you're male or female. I feel the one that is allowing you into this new endeavor is the one who has the feminine energy. All right. Now we have the Nine of Cups, and the Nine of Cups, Taurus, is saying you've got something, that wish you wanted is on the way. So whether this is a job, whether this is a family reunion, and I really don't feel it's the friend, the King of Wands, okay? That's like that one's gone, and you may need to set some boundaries with that individual person. They may have talked you into socializing, partying, even doing things that you don't normally do. There's something a little bit manipulative about this individual. Toxic. Let's just say they're toxic, all right? And with the Devil card right next to it, and in the tarot, that represents negative association, all right? That doesn't mean they're a demon, although they could very well act like one, when it comes to your life. But Taurus, this is an amazing opportunity that is getting ready to happen. This is 2-3 weeks where your life is getting ready to move into a shift. And we're going through energy shifts, all right? And that's why I'm going to do those predictions for you, because around the 15th is when we're going to start having that feeling again of an energy shift. Whatever it is, we've got the Ace of Pentacles. So this is going to lead you to feeling secure again. This is a reunion with your family where you're going to feel like you're back in the family's together, safe and secure. For those of you, if you've been in a relationship in a situation like that, we're going to look a little bit deeper in just a minute at couples and singles, but let's finish this out with you guys. Now I'm going to pull an extra card and see wherever this is going to lead us to, because I feel that over the next 2 weeks, it's very monumental. This is very big with that one foot in the door. For some of you, this is a career opportunity. It's not a job. It's an actual career change. So if you've been going to school, you've got your certification, that's coming in, and that's what's going to get your foot in the door. You're going to speak to that person, and they're going to say, okay, and they're going to help you get into the whole picture so that you can begin to soar on your own. Now we have the High Priestess, all right? And the High Priestess is right underneath this Hermit card. So this is a moment for you to really tap into your inner self. Pay attention to what your gut is feeling. If you need help with that, get my book. It's in the description box below. Microvibes, that is what teaches us how to stay away from these type of individuals and recognize them up front. Tap into your inner self, because you have all the answers, Taurus. This is a really pivotal moment for a lot of you where you're going to feel this energy shift come through. Now we have the Queen of Cups again that came out in a detailed message. So some of you, this is most definitely going to be a duo effect, meaning you're going to get 2 offers, 2 opportunities. You're going to reconcile with 2 different people. Whatever it is, step back and pay very close attention. Look for the signs and synchronicities, and May 23rd is highlighted in your last week, 2 weeks of the month. May 23rd is that big moment for you. So watch the energy shifts, all right? Now let's go ahead and take a look at couples, and then we're going to look at singles and see what comes in for you guys. So I hope you guys are doing well. If you'd like to find out more about me, about what I do and how I can help you, you can go to my website, AscendingSoulsJourney.com. I do have sales on right now for the month of May, as I am rolling into a brand new way of working with people, which will be reducing or eliminating in-person sessions. Let your friends help you is the card that came out for our couples. Now, couples, you've been going through a lot with your partner, and I feel that one of the two of you have been going out and sharing their time with other people, probably making you feel isolated, withdrawn. You're bored, they're bored, but the whole reason of this taking place was to bring you to this Ace of Pentacles, was to give you an opportunity to reconcile differences. It's like we can't fix it if we don't know what it is. So the separation that you've been going through, whether it's under the same roof or under different houses, you guys have gone through this for a reason. And that reason is so that both of you have an opportunity to see everything that's going on around, because I do feel by October of this year you're going to be making a final decision. Some of you will be making that decision by the month of August, and it'll be finalized in October and so forth. It'll vary for each and every one of you. But when it comes to this relationship, there is love on both sides. There really is love, but I feel that boredom hit. Life changes, world changes, you know, going through the whole who am I, what am I, that took a great toll on your relationship. So when you have friends around you, take the time to share with them, but you make the final decision based on your intuition. Their input could, you know, spark something in you where you know exactly what to do. Don't follow their words, but listen to it, and it will help to open up your heart chakra as well. Some people do not have the best interest in heart, especially if they don't see it the way you do. So it needs to be listening and pulling out the information, just like you do on these readings, that is going to benefit you in this relationship. They will guide you in the right direction. They'll guide you back to you where you can make this decision, and it is going to be a very profound time through the next 2-3 weeks for you guys. When it comes to singles, oh my gosh, you guys, you have somebody new coming in that you're going to love. Now, this individual, you may not have dated for I feel some of you it's 6 months, some of you it's 6 years. So it just depends on where you're at in your life. But 6 is very, very key. Whoever this person is, I feel you're going to meet them right around the 23rd, the 20th through the 23rd. You're going to meet this person, and I feel it is going to be in person. Most likely it's going to be attached to your work. It's going to be attached to your finances, and you might meet them in a bank. Somehow, some way, you're going to meet this individual, and they're going to help you feel alive again. You're going to laugh, you're going to have fun, and this is going to be an exciting time for you. Now we have the card of new love, and that's what I'm talking about. When you meet somebody new and you laugh and you giggle and you have a great time, that can turn into a beautiful romantic situation, but more importantly, a secure, growing relationship that will last a very long time. The Ace of Pentacles is saying that no matter who you are, no matter what is going on, you have the opportunity to create a magical new beginning for yourself. Allow your heart to open up and just be with this person and see them for who they are. And I feel that you're going to laugh and giggle your way for months, if not years in the future. So I hope this helps. Please thumbs up this video and have a wonderful next 2 weeks. Much love.